following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Oh, wait. I could try contacting Harris.
We could go see him, I guess, but...
I'll go and see the Commandant.
I mean, he does have a physical office. He doesn't exist in the ether.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'll go and try and visit him.
Third floor, yeah. Okay, yeah. You can walk right in, I guess.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have a separate secretary at
He does, but they're not there.
No. I'll knock on the door.
Oh, yes?
Ah, it's me, Vince Straker again. May I see you, sir?
Oh, my goodness. When did you become a door?
I'm on the other side of the door, sir.
Yes, that makes more sense. Yes, you can come in.
I'll open the door.
There's Nicole perched on the side of his desk, just sitting there.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Vinny. Oh, we've been having a wonderful time.
How long have you been here?
We pretty much just came straight here.
You literally told him. He's just like, yep.
So you would have heard me with the conversation about...
Yes, hasn't it been fun? We've had a lot of fun. It's been very, very amusing.
So have you been, are you actually attempting to escape this time, or are you just fucking with me?
I completely escaped.
You completely escaped.
Yeah.
But you're still in the academy.
Hey, I'm where I wanted to go.
What, you like hanging out with the Commandant?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we spent many an hour amusing ourselves. Did you know there was once a sport called golf?
There still is, isn't there?
If you can call it a sport these days. With all of the self-guided targeting balls and all that.
Smart.
Okay, so, you're not going to escape outside the walls?
Why?
Wait, you don't know why I'm trying to stop you escaping?
I just assumed you're being an anarcho-tyrannist.
No, it's a test.
A test? Wait, am I being involved in some kind of stupid police thing for you?
It's a personal thing.
A personal thing?
Look, I can be completely honest.
I think I need to just get over the walls and escape just so you can't win.
You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
I might, fascist.
Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Oh, this is the first time by that implication.
No.
That's not a good no.
No.
Your interpretation of what is a lie is quite broad. But anyway.
You know, Vince, one thing about this incestuous corporate police state police academy is that it really has taught me how to pick up on certain things that I never noticed about you before.
And what's that?
Like, your way of hedging around things when you know you're not being following the rules strictly right. And you know you're being a dodgy guy. Yes, she has quite a good ear for police dodginess.
Yeah, maybe it was a mistake to send her here.
See? That's punishing the victim again. Yes, very naughty.
And yet a certain amount of you seems to enjoy certain aspects of being here.
Exactly as naughty.
I'm here as a test because Babette wants to outdo the last date.
Oh, how is Miss Renard doing?
Very well, thank you for asking.
Oh, good.
She needs more practice with a sniper rifle, but otherwise she's doing well.
Overcome her fear of sock puppets, has she?
I don't know about that one, sir, but I'll ask her.
Like, ammunition?
So she has sent me a series of tests, and in order for me to get the next clue,
It's like, fuck the Undertaker, mankind was horrifying.
I have to stop you from escaping.
What? Just today?
I think it's just today.
No, she specifically said it's ever.
What, she specifically said ever?
Yeah, she really did.
I mean, how
Ever
can I
again.
guarantee that without getting Nicole to agree to stay and not escaping?
Exactly.
No, apparently... Okay, so I'll rephrase that. Apparently, I've got to stop you escaping ever again. I don't know who set this, whether this was Babette or just Callahan really doesn't want... It's probably Callahan. Callahan's probably
Why
made this
do
way more
all
difficult.
of you insist that I have to remain in this prison?
You know, the faster you just put up with it and get through it, the faster you'll graduate and be done.
Yeah. This is how we ended up as slaves to a corporate massive, isn't it? Well, you know, the faster you just accept all of this, the faster you've accepted all this. Oh, look how fast we can rebuild Night City with just become corporate slaves. It's faster.
I'm just saying it's happening anyway. You might as well just make it happen quicker.
Why not resist? Maybe it wouldn't have happened.
Well, I've been specifically told by the Commandant that they're not letting
You know, one guy resisted, and now we don't have. You know who stopped the Fourth Corporate War and put an end to corporations being able to get away with everything forever?
You know, Nicole, for somebody who's so smart, I think you would be smart enough to know that the key to attaining victory in such circumstances is knowing when to oppose, as opposed to just doing it all the time.
You know,
The key moment
if you go around and you're like, oh, we have to husband our strength for that one important fight, you end up winning that one important fight, but you've lost 20 other less important ones, and the world is still shit. We've got to really stop having sex with them people having sex with kids. Okay, we've done that, but we're still all eating bugs and living in pods.
Yeah, but these
Still
people
listening
still
to the
choose
morning
their
briefing.
moments. They don't...
There's this great show called Morning Briefing with Lena. It's been
Yes.
getting really popular. You need to listen to that more.
We do
It'll
listen
really
to
open up. I assume you have eyes. She's never seen them.
I was born with sunglasses. No!
On the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round. I had sunglasses though.
My father was a T-800. No. No.
Nice. I get that reference. It's the same reference I was just making.
Look, anybody who's gotten anywhere has known not to be stupid and draw too much attention to themselves and get themselves taken out and stopped before the right time.
You know,
Your problem is you rub against the grain constantly. You're
Yeah.
never going to hit that moment, and you're never going to know the time to get out and make your move if all you're doing is rubbing against the grain constantly.
you know, that's the mark, I think, of a good rocker. You don't see Lucius Rhine not constantly agitating, and sure, not about everything.
It's called picking your battles.
I think the battle is fighting the incestuous corporate corruption. I mean, look at your vaunted police station.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying
How would you possibly fight corruption as a policeman?
by not being a corrupt policeman.
That's just an expectation. You're not fighting corruption by just not doing it.
No, boy,
It's just like, well, I'm not a Muslim invading the Holy Lands. There we go, crusade done.
I don't think you understand.
I actually don't think you understand. I want to fight back against back pocket corporate infestation.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, you should be a cop. The literal of that.
Yeah, so get yourself in the right position so you can actually do something about it. That's what I'm saying.
And how would I become God Empress of the world by being a cop?
Well, you're not going to become anything if you irritate everybody before you've gotten even a step up the rung.
I don't feel the need to climb rungs.
But you got to get
That's a mindset you need to get out of.
You need to get yourself
to
into
get
a
off the
position where you
grid.
can make a difference.
And that position is become a tool like you?
No,
So you admit you're a tool, nice. I win.
I'm not a... Well, to a certain degree, yes, I am. Because I can't act autonomously. Well, actually, have been.
You just stopped
But-
a drug lord and got busted down ranks because
Yes.
you were too good at your job. And you're like, hey, you should be just like me. Join the police where you can also be shit all over constantly for doing things good. This is what I'm talking about. You didn't do things in the way that pleases the corporate masters.
You're stuck at the moment, but all you have to do is get through the academy, become a police officer, then you could just get kicked off the force because nothing's holding you from being a cop. That's what I'm saying. Just wait for the right moment. You're fucking up by being too irritated at the point where you can't get out of this. Get through the point to where you can get out of this, then get the fuck out of this.
So I'm guessing you haven't seen the contract.
Oh, I'm not allowed to see the contract. Lieutenant Strong won't show it to me, and neither will the Commandant. He said I'm not allowed to see it.
Wow.
I think you were on the you were in the room on the phone
Well,
when
Vincent,
he said it.
you see, not only did your lovely captain force me in here after I was the victim of a crime and not the perpetrator of one, thus punishing a victim.
Oh, really? That's the first time I've heard that.
I know, but you see, I also have to pay for this, which means I have to serve in the NCPD afterwards until it's paid off, which could take 5 to 10 years.
How much do you have to pay off?
Well, a whole course costs something in the order of 10,000 euro bucks.
I can cover that.
Which, according to the contract, may only be paid off through service. This is a Night City Council special.
So like a couple
So,
months' work at 113.
That was just 2 months' work by us, no problem.
You just work in whatever district is on the verge of becoming a combat zone.
Come on, Vince. Come join the dance of destruction.
Like, what do you want? Like, you know you can't get out of this, so why do you keep trying? You think you're just going to irritate everybody enough that they'll just go, you know what? Contract be damned.
No.
So what's
I'm
your end game?
My end game is already achieved. I'm achieving it by escaping.
How? You just get brought back.
That's fine. I can escape again. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm really good at this. They've only made me a better anarchist.
What, so you're just testing yourselves against the ever-increasing security? Is that what that is?
No, their frustration and annoyance in the knowledge that they can't kick me out. I basically get to annoy these fascists non-stop. It's brilliant. I'm having so much fun.
Oh, so you've been lying to me the whole time when you said you hate it here.
I do hate it here. Why do you think I escaped? You want to convince me to not ever do this again,
Yes.
so you can go on a date with a girlfriend you already have.
I've got to pass this test.
You've got to pass this test. Have you considered cheating?
Yeah, I tried doing that. He wasn't biting. I mean, I know one way you're probably getting that information from Callahan, but that's not a good idea. That'd be kind of
I need to go on a date with my girlfriend, so I'm going to sleep with another woman.
exactly. That's why that's not a good idea.
It's
That's
gonna
the,
go so
the
well.
antithesis of this whole thing. So no, not doing that.
At least you have some integrity.
Oh, thanks. Glowing review from Sis here. She loves her big brother. We're such a happy family, can't you see, Commandant?
Oh, very amusing.
I
You
know.
realize I have another 2 months of this left? 2 months!
And you enjoy escaping, so I can't convince you to not. What? What's that look? That's almost like, oh, you might be able to, but it's going to cost you.
Mm-hmm.
And what's it going to cost me? Let's not beat around the bush here. Let's cut straight to the point.
I want something. Something later. I basically want a blank check agreement.
Do you want me to promise you that I'll do anything you ask
Mm-hmm.
at some later point,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll just not escape for 2 months?
Yes.
And I'm not allowed to have any idea what this is.
Yes.
And it won't go against my values and won't get me kicked off the force.
Might get you kicked off the force. Maybe. If you're not careful about it anyway. I guess that's up to you.
Well, you're not going to ask me to do anything corrupt, because that would be ironic and hypocritical.
Yeah, why would I ask you to do things you're already doing?
You know what I mean? I mean, you wouldn't ask me to do something that would be, I suppose, considered corrupt by the precinct and everything, but you'd consider, freedom fighting or doing it to fight against the man.
You're asking me if I'm going to ask you to commit murder or burn something down. No.
No, I thought you might have been. I don't know what it is. Okay,
Yes.
sure, I'll agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright then. So Barrows arrives at Time Machine.
Oh wait, you're playing this game?
Yeah, it's like D&D where he just shuts up for 2 to 3 hours at a time.
No, to be fair, I was hawking the scenes.
I mean, it was your scene.
Yeah.
Pull up outside,
Mm-hmm.
go lock the car and go on in. What's she like inside?
It's neon lit. Some guitars on one wall. Some old-fashioned, like, VHS store racks with, like, records and tapes and that on it.
Hmm.
Old school technology. Some off-the-grid stuff. There's a display of Eagle Tech Wilderness Survival Vaginas.
I don't even want. Go up to the counter.
Hello there.
Hey, interested in albums from a particular artist. One I'm told you should
We
be
don't
aware of.
stock Lazar Pop. We don't stock any of that new corpo shit. If you're looking for BMI records, you get your little agent out and type in "I am a corporate stooge. Please take my money."
Roger
Chris-
St. Berg's End.
Why?
I like his tracks. And I'm told that you are an acquaintance in some way.
Yeah, I'm rather unfortunate, right? In that once upon a time, my dear sister and him hung out for a bit, as you American louts would say.
Right.
Then she wised up and moved on.
Not good for her. But,
Can I not convince you to get anything else?
unfortunately, no.
Like slam metal detectives? No? Earbender? Niglet? Thug Trio? Samurai?
Oh, now, Samurai. But no, I'm actually quite sick. After a particular track.
Yeah.
say the name of the track that I forgot in the whole Nicole ranting it.
Industry.
Industry.
Right. Bit weird. Think I've got it.
Hey, how much did his debts come out to after he borrowed?
What's that now?
Oh, you know, why he's not getting a cut of the sales.
Oh, you know about that. Yeah. Well, you know, Roger, he's always good for it until he's not.
Well, how much is he good for?
Then he had a bunch of medical bills for some reason. He said, "Oh, I've got medical bills. I can't pay." And it's always an excuse with him, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sure he is good for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he still owes me 3,332 eddies.
3,332, eh? That might be a bit much. I don't think I'm willing to go that far for it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Unless he rolls charismatic impact on me. I am a fan.
Oh, I can.
But
do
he'd
that
have
if
to
you
have a
want.
few more ranks in Rocker Boy before he could do that, I think.
Well, also, he'd actually have to be physically present.
Yeah.
See, Roger St. Berg's in. Let's see.
You never know. Roger is physically present for a lot of things you wouldn't expect him to be there for.
He's a rocker boy. He gets around.
Yeah.
He's also a fourth rank solo. He gets around.
Yeah. How much for the album?
$50. Yeah.
There we go.
Hand you over the tiny little UMD.
Thank you.
You alright there, Ken?
Mm-hmm.
B070. There we go. Right, I better get going before someone steals my ride.
What'd you get?
9.
That's one over what you would need. But it specifically says, like, a small favour.
Yeah.
€3,000 is not a small favour, it's a big favour. You actually do need to pile on ranks. Or, like, get over a 15, which I just don't think you can do. 10 into a 10... Yeah, 10 into a 10, you could do it.
Barrows knows I'm good for it, don't you, Barrows?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you might be able to get him to pay off 33 eddies worth of debt with that.
I was tempted. I was like, man, I could pay that, but I would be so poor. And we, one, didn't make any money last week, and two, just lost another week's pay.
Yeah, we'll insist on being bad boys.
Yeah.
Bad boys.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Bad boys.
That's the fast and that's nose in the hay. Man, I gotta learn the words to that.
That's exactly the words. What do you
Like we
mean?
don't hear it every Friday.
You know what I hear? That's the fast and that's nose in the hay. Believe and get a bow. Name one gem, but never long at the bay. Knee, but never send the bay. Hey, hey!
He knows the lyrics already. I don't know what he's talking about.
I do not know the words to that song. I know my words to that song. Because once upon a time, I've got an insurance form that says, describe in your own words. And after the accident, I was like, oh, do you think I have my own words?
Shit.
Yeah, sure, come here, no, plo, but I'm in no. This is alright.
That's great.
Do you think I have my own words? Okay.
Back to the
I was
car.
like, what do you think I am? Tolkien.
It's a dangerous thing to say if you were talking.
Describe in your own words, and he was like, alright.
I'll make a new alphabet.
I can see that being a thing in like Police Squad where
Describe in your own words.
How what the assailant looked like.
Okay, mesh one plot and it hangs for Sabadab. Would you say Masabadab was Glurfnen or Glabenheim? Glabenheim, but... No, you can see it, can't you? You can see Frank Draven's like, now describe in your own words what happened. And you get like this very earnest, straight-faced female actress just like
Saying gibberish.
gibberish, and he's just like,
Sit down.
and you're just rocking backwards and forwards. You're going, while Alan North does something in the background.
So yeah, back to Straker's ride. 15 to return, so I don't crash.
Okay, so 10 minutes after you finish talking with Nicole, he arrives.
Hey.
Hey, Barris.
Oh hey, sorted out then.
Yeah.
Guess this is mine.
I mean, you could always give it to her. She might appreciate it.
I have a feeling
She walks
already-
over to a locker, opens it up, pulls out her agent with a little recording playback device.
I think she's already got it.
Yeah. But does she have the original?
No one has the original. Well, maybe Roger does.
Well, I mean, the original release.
No, not likely.
Okay, let's go see Callahan.
Well, we'll find out what happens there. We never the next. We never the next. We never the next. We never the next.